many citizens in the community don't understand that it's our friends and neighbors and family members that are actually the ones that step up, serve the community, and be an election judge and coordinate and run our elections. So I appreciate you guys coming in and just sharing your time and just sharing with viewers of why you become an election judge, why you enjoy it, just a number of different things. But I got several questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. You all are the ones running the election. What does that responsibility mean to you guys? So Bev, what does that mean to you that you know you are the one running the election?
Well, I mean, it's a responsibility that I don't take lightly, you know, and this year I'll be a site coordinator. And, you know, I speak to the registration judges and I explain to them that we are a resource to our voters and we're there to help them and to answer their questions and to be a sea of calm.
Well, I agree with Bev. I take it very seriously. It's a solemn honor, really, to be part of this process. And once you get into it and start working the various levels of the process, you start to realize how important it is, because the people who come here to vote are serious about what they do, and we have to take that responsibility seriously too, to make sure that everything runs smoothly, that they're accommodated, they're not inconvenienced, and so it's important, it truly is.
You know, it's our job to make sure that the integrity of the election is always, you know, utmost in our mind, where it's always party balanced. There is never a time when those ballots or the integrity of the election, in my opinion, for El Paso County, I know there are a lot of people who think about other places, but I'm talking about here. And in my opinion, it is top notch. I think, you know, it is, I can never say enough about how much your staff do to make sure that the integrity of the election is actually maintained. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree totally.
They're pretty amazing.
Yeah, and when we first started, I had no idea of the bipartisan, what that meant, you know, but the seriousness of the way it's approached by the whole staff, from you on down, speaks to how important you all feel it is too.
Yep. One of the things that I love to ask is, what is your favorite part about being an election judge?
Oh gosh, you know, I always really enjoy a first-time voter. You know, whether they're an 18-year-old coming in for the first time, it's been my experience working at the university. You know, we've had some students come in, it's their first time, and it's so exciting, or a mom bringing in their son or daughter, you know, or also someone who just became a natural citizen. You know, I mean, that's also very exciting too.
Being older, my wife and I have both dealt recently with the death of our mothers, who were 101 and 98.
Wow.
And both of those ladies were right on top of voting every time they had the opportunity. So dealing with folks of that age group who, granted, are perhaps infirm, can't get around, have questions, working with them and helping them answer their questions, getting them to that point where they can still vote, it's just so important to them. And it's become very special to my wife and I.
One of my favorite things is seeing all you guys come in, saying hello, and smelling the fresh baked pies and the cookies and everything. So it's like, but it is. In fact, when I look at our elections calendar and I'm seeing that classes are starting, folks are starting to come on in and help us out and things like that, I get pretty motivated, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to see some new faces, a lot of familiar faces, but it is amazing because I feel, as the clerk, that I too have made a lot of friends. You know, basically by you guys serving as one of our election judges. Why should someone become an election judge? Stuart, I'll ask you.
Well, I think if they're serious about being a part of the community, you know, they owe it to themselves to at least try it.
Yep.
I mean, granted, it's not for everybody, but still, you know, if you've got even the slightest curiosity about it, try it once or twice. I think people would be very surprised at how rewarding it is.
I think I've encouraged people to join and to be a part of it, but mostly I think just to help get involved, like Stuart said, and to get some of that misinformation corrected.
That is exactly how I feel the office of clerk and recorder is if people have questions, you know, reach out to us. But I really, really appreciate you guys, and I'm extremely excited for our upcoming election. And like always, seeing you guys come on in and being motivated and getting ready to work the VSPCs and helping people on the front counter. But guys, truthfully, it means the world to me and to the staff in the office that you guys continually step up for everybody in El Paso County, making sure we have a fair, safe, and secure election each and every year. But with that being said, I wish many in the community would come on out. If you have any questions, any misinformation, come visit us. You know, come ask the questions. And again, you know, if you want to serve as an election judge in any of our elections, just reach out to us. But I appreciate everybody, and thank you so much for listening.